It's time for To Your Health. Joining me today is Dr. Lorraine Maida, a functional and integrative medicine physician who practices anti-aging medicine, executive health, hormone replacement therapy, and weight management. She's the author of Vibrance for Life, How to Live Younger and Healthier. Dr. Maida is here today to discuss why your gut is the key to overall health. Welcome, Dr. Maida. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Joan.
Dr. Maida, many experts today talk about leaky gut as a factor in health and well-being. Can you tell us what it means to have a leaky gut?
Sure, Joan. I want you to think about this. Imagine that there is only one cell lining thick from your small intestines through your anus that separates you from the outside world. And the outside world contains so many bugs and bacteria, parasites, fungus. So that wall, that one cell wall thick, has to be intact to keep out the bad guys. And the cells are held together by what they call tight junctions. Just think about a picket fence with the little bars across it that hold those pickets up. You got to keep them tight so that you keep out the bacteria. Now, if you're not digesting your food properly, if you are not chewing, if you can't break it down, or if they're genetically modified foods that have pesticides in them, it can irritate the gut wall, open up those tight junctions, and undigested food gets through, but your body doesn't recognize it as food. It gets confused. It thinks that maybe this is something that's non-self, that's a pathogen. It starts attacking that, but some of them look like the cells in your body, so this can lead to autoimmune conditions. And the most common ones are MS, lupus, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, rheumatoid arthritis, celiac disease, but there are hundreds of autoimmune disease. And these immune cells spill out chemicals called cytokines. They kill those unwanted substances. You know, when you have a flu, these cytokines are the ones that give you the body aches, the fatigue, the headaches, brain fog, aches and pains. But the symptoms can be some very mild to extremely severe. And just one caveat, if you're speaking to a doctor about leaky gut, they don't use that term. They use the term increased intestinal permeability. So they might roll their eyes if you say leaky gut. So say increased intestinal permeability.
So, doctor, this sounds like it can really cause a lot of problems for us. How does a person know if he or she has a leaky gut?
Well, if you have an autoimmune disease, you can almost be certain that and assume that you have a leaky gut, because that's where it starts. And there are special functional medicine tests that looks at all of your gut health, everything from digestion to absorption to what kind of bugs are there and what their sensitivity is to different natural medicines, natural herbs, or antibiotics. And it looks at the entire gut function, the enzymes, and whether or not your junctions are tight. So these are really important tests to figure out where in the gut are you having the leaks.
Can this be fixed? And if so, how do we go about doing it?
Absolutely, it can be fixed. But first you have to determine if you have a leaky gut and what are the factors that contribute to it. So again, those functional medicine tests are essential in pinpointing the problem. But the first place to start is your diet, because the standard American diet of processed foods and sugars and high carbohydrates activate the immune system and are implicated in perpetuating all the symptoms and an autoimmune response. So that's why I do an elimination diet and a reintroduction, so you can figure out which foods can be causing the irritation. And then there's the 4R program: replace, remove, repair, and restore. So you replace what's missing, such as digestive enzymes. The acid in your stomach kills a lot of bacteria. If you don't have enough and you're taking Tums or proton pumps inhibitors, you're going to have a lot more bacteria. So sometimes you need to replace digestive enzymes, remove the factors that contribute to leaky gut, such as the foods or the bacteria, viruses, or parasites that are damaging the gut. And you can repair the gut lining with food and supplements that heal, as well as restoring good bacteria by taking a probiotic and eating fermented foods, because these will balance the immune system. And it's amazing how much people transform with some very simple changes. So that's why gut health is so important to overall health.
Dr. Maida, thank you so much for being here with us and for talking about this very important topic. If you'd like to get more information about this or Dr. Maida and her work, you can visit her website, howtoliveyounger.com. And as always, to hear more from Dr. Maida, you can visit our website, cyacyl.com/Lorraine. We'll be right back.